Okay, kids. Now, I have done with you the conservatives. I've told you that they thought, the kings thought, if we have a modern army, if we had a modern bureaucracy means ministers, not those old fellows who sit there, but if we have dynamic ministers, if we have a better bureaucracy, if we have a better army, if we give importance to industrial development, and we give importance to all this, surely a time will come, surely, when the rule of the king will be the best rule. Tell you why? Because it is the moral duty of a king to look after his subjects. To look after his subjects, it's his moral duty. So children, what they thought was, that the rule of the king would be the best. But the conservators, see, Napoleon did not stay back, he kept people back. Now the conservators have taken the power in their hands. Now, when they took the power in their hands, people had already tasted freedom. They knew what democracy was, what was electing the government and choosing the person of their choice. So they became a little strict, They had bureaucracy, they had an army, but they did not reach the heart and soul of a common man. Children, they started with such terrible censorship. Nobody could speak against the king. Nobody could even protest against any of the points that the king had laid down. People were totally under the control, under the jurisdiction, and totally under the command of the king. Now, this created problems. Slowly, they started raising the taxes, and this was what the people did not like. They could not compose any hymn, song, poetry, or write a story which even had the slightest inclination of patriotism. And that is the reason why, because people did not like conservatism. Now put your next heading as problems faced by conservatives. Problems faced by conservatives. First point, they did not criticize, they did not tolerate criticism. They did not tolerate criticism. See, children, when we are in a democratic country, you can speak against the government, you can speak against the prime minister, the president. If you feel that they're doing something wrong, you have the freedom of speech. But that is not there in a conservative rule. Number two, they stopped activities. They stopped activities that questioned. They stopped activities that questioned the legitimacy of autocratic rule. The legitimacy of autocratic rule. Number three, they imposed censorship. They imposed censorship to control. They imposed censorship to control what was said, in newspapers, plays, and songs. Now children, see how history goes line by line. There was a king, he didn't rule properly, National Assembly came into power. It took time for governments to settle down. Napoleon came into power. Napoleon was brought down. Again, the kings came up. But now people, they were fed up. Fed up means totally fed up of the rule of the autocrats, the rule of the kings. So what they decided was, let us revolt. And that is how revolutionaries came into being. Now, who is a revolutionary? A revolutionary is one who is going to fight against the ruler, the ruling party, and try to remove them for a party or for a government that is going to work for the people. So removing the king, removing the British from India so that Indians could rule, so that people can rule, that is called a revolution. Now there was a boy, his name was Mazzini, very young, barely in his early 20s. But that boy was infused with patriotism. He was so strong in patriotism, children. You know, he said, this earth is created by God. And God has given each one a territory. Right? If God didn't give each of the territory, why aren't we happy with our own territories? Why must another country come and then encroach on our territories and take over our territories? Why should they do that? You know why? Mazzini was from Italy. In Italy, three imperialist rules: Austria-Hungary, France, and the Spanish. They had control over huge parts of Italy. And a very small part of Sardinia Piedmont was under the control of the Italian king. Our country and three other countries are ruling more than what we are ruling our own country. How is that justified? He wanted to throw them out. He started two organizations called Young Italy, Young Europe. He was thrown out of the country by the imperialists. And in fact, Duke Metternich, remember, Austrian Chancellor, the chairman of the Treaty of Vienna, he said, one king does not have to be afraid of another king. One king does not have to be afraid of another king. Because we can take an army and go and fight and the best man wins. But one king has to be afraid of people like Mazzini, because they can influence the whole country. And he makes another very strong statement. When France sneezes, the whole of Europe catches a cold. Meaning literally, anything that starts off in France, you know, the revolution started, everybody started revolution. They wanted the king to be removed. Every other person wanted their king to be removed. So he said, when France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches a cold. So Mazzini was the first person who actually started the revolutionary concept. The concept of removing the imperialists and making a government to come into power. Now, kindly take down this and write, Peter, put the heading as revolutionaries. Put the heading as revolutionaries. Put the definition, Peter. To be a revolutionary meant a commitment to oppose, a commitment to oppose monarchy. To be a revolutionary meant a commitment to oppose monarchy. Next heading, put Mazzini, M-A-Z-Z-I-N-I, Mazzini. Now, he was born in Geneva, G-E-N-O-A. He was born in Geneva in 1807. In 1807. And became a member of a secret society of the Carbonari. Please highlight it. C-A-R-B-O-N-A-R-I. Carbonari. Please highlight it. He founded two societies. Young Italy in Marseilles. Marseilles. And Young Europe in Bern, B-E-R-N-E, and Young Europe in Bern. Mazzini believed that God had intended nations to be natural units. Natural units. So Italy could not continue to be a patchwork of small states. Mazzini's policies frightened the conservatives. Mazzini's policies frightened the conservatives. Metternich, Metternich, Metternich described him as put it in inverted commas or highlight the statement because you may get it in a 1-mark question. The most dangerous enemy of our social order. The most dangerous enemy of our social order. Children, all that I've asked you to underline, all that I've asked you to highlight, they are very important questions from the point of view of better 1-mark questions for the board exam, right? So I'm going to, stop here and